Hello and welcome to another stream. Today I'm going to try and create a camping area, or actually I could do multiple if I have time for that. I've been on the workshop, downloaded quite a few camping assets. Let's see if I can find those. Might be time to download that search for mod. As you can see, I have quite a few assets here. Yeah, here you can see I have some camping stuff. So actually, let's just create a camping area right here. Here, if that makes sense. This is a nice spot actually. I'm gonna use this spot right here. Let's just place a few of these right away so I can easily access them later with copy paste. What's this? Okay, so that's just a table. See how that looks. I guess that could be something I could use later. Let's see if there's something else here which I could use. Recycling containers. That's pretty neat actually. Here, yeah, I definitely need some of these hedges. And there's more of these here as well. A share. This is a hedge. These could be useful actually. But let's start by using a pedestrian road. I would come from there and go over here. Actually, this shop here, I'm not sure if that's okay. If we move it maybe, let's see here. Put it over there. Move this home in here so it doesn't, and the game doesn't fill any more shops. Sort of like that. Let's use some more pedestrian paths. That should be good. Now if I go over here, and there should be some easily accessible gravel fields which I can use. Hold on. I will be right back. Yeah, so let's see here if I can fill this spot in here with some more gravel. And that should be okay. Here as well. So this should be a okay spot for the camping. Let's also add some fence around here. Actually, I could just use some of these hedges. And I'm actually not sure if it makes sense to have this much gravel. I'm gonna try and remove some of the tiles here to get some grass. Uh, that seems better. Don't want to make it too filled with gravel here. Cope with these. Actually, I could just use the move it tool. I'm not sure exactly where the hedge is supposed to be. Okay, there's a smaller one. I can use that here. Fence mode. Okay, that looks kind of weird. Let's try and make the spacing a little bit smaller so the hedges kind of collide a bit, like so. That's better. Let's see over here. Keep this a bit smaller as well. Actually, I could do it this way, that would be easier. Kind of hard to make this work. Let's activate the PLP anarchy here. Trying to have some openings for the campers, I guess, so they can easily access the camp. There we go. Probably add quite a few around the store here to separate that. That way. Yeah, I'm making a camping right now. All these buildings placed randomly here is just temporary. I placed them all at once so I didn't have to look up the props later. So I should be able to just easily move those now. Apparently not. I think it's something strange with the movie tool right now. Let's try and go into that menu and back here. No, apparently that doesn't. Okay, so I already selected something, I guess. Pressing the right mouse key actually deselects whatever you have selected, so now it's working. Let's move these over here. So this is a sort of trash area, I guess. Make an opening here that could be for garbage trucks. Copy this, have it over here, and I'm gonna add another one of these. Oops, and it's hard to get this selected. Yeah, that should work. And the space here, probably a bit wasted. Could just do something like this instead. Would make more sense, I guess. And now let's place some camping vehicles. A few over here, I guess. Try to keep a bit space for each of those, I guess. Don't know how much exactly, might be hard to determine. I guess most campings have a quite different way of approaching these things, so there's not really a specific way to know how much space each vehicle is supposed to have. Some places they are really tight into each other. Okay, so I selected the wrong thing now. Okay, so this should be good. Now I can let's see, what's this first actually? I think this is a sort of service building. I'll place a few of those right away actually, so we have that done. I think 3 would be enough, since this isn't a really big camping actually. Could have one right here. That should be good. Oh well, actually the stairs are kind of in the middle there, so I should probably move it like this instead. And this thing here, can I check what that is? Nope. Okay. Well, props are hard to check actually once you place them. But I guess this is a sort of bigger service building, or the administration building. Actually, that would make sense. Let's put the administration building over here. Like here. That should be good. And also this car here, or what's it called? Camping truck? I somehow completely forgot exactly the name of those, but camping wagon? Is that what it's called? Caravan, thanks. Yeah. This should be good. Try to keep it a bit away from the service house there. And of course I'll have to make some different areas as well. I'm gonna create a area specifically for tents, and I could also have a area for huts, I guess, but I don't think I downloaded any assets for that, so that could be difficult. And this could be a sort of more packed area where people just stand crowded together, I guess, without a free space around. Sort of more like a parking area. Try to keep it a little bit diverse here with different kinds of caravans. And keep the distance quite similar as well. And yeah, I should probably move some of those the other way around. Makes it look a bit more natural. And the last one here. Yeah, that should be good. This is a sort of difficult area because these would be kind of blocked in by these cars. Caravans, sorry. So I will probably have to keep some distance here, like so. So it looks like they have some path here to drive on. If that makes sense. Could also use the concrete tiles here. This one, just add a sort of concrete piece here. Like so. Move it a bit further in here. Actually, that looks kind of weird. I want to keep more of the grass intact here, so that's better. And over here, let's see, do the same thing, sort of. Rotate them a bit so they aren't so easy to recognize in pattern. And there's a shear underneath here now. Try and move that away. see here. This should be good. Yeah, I should add some trees. That's actually a really good idea. As you can see, there's been quite a few new trees here. I don't know if you have noticed. It's pretty cool anyways. Try to keep make some trees with the leaves a bit higher up, so you don't get them into the caravans here. Also, I could make quite a few on the other side here, actually. This way. And here as well. Let's go back here. See. I was gonna use this area for some more caravans, and this for tents. Oh yeah, I should keep those caravans here a bit more separated, since this isn't a parking ground. Rotate it a bit that way actually. The truck here could have some difficulties parking, so I'm gonna rotate it a bit this way so it seems like it has back in this way. Similar here, I guess, coming from this direction. And this area here, oh, let's keep that spot clear so they can drive through there. And actually, let's place them on a line like so. That way it looks like they have come from that spot over there. Like so. Doesn't look too bad now, does it? Now I'm gonna take another look over here. Make some tents. Actually, I'm gonna do this share thing first. Make a few of those around the parking here. Not necessarily on every place. And of course some should have more than others. That should be okay. And now I can move over to the tents, which is interesting because I haven't found all the tents yet. Oh, here's one. Let's see if there's any more. I think I went for all the caravans mostly. So I probably forgot about the tents. Shouldn't be that much of an issue though. Um, just gonna place a few tables here now that I found the table assets. So let's go back here and look and see if we can find all the tents. Here's another one actually. Could be some of those don't have an icon. So I'll just have to look through those as well, I guess. Well, these assets here should be enough actually. These tents are really good, so don't really need to add any more. Add a few more of those tents. Try to keep it a bit packed actually. Seems a bit unsystematic right now, but I'm gonna move it anyways. Yeah, thanks for the support, by the way. Really appreciate it. That could work, I guess. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna remove a few of these trees. Sorry, did I say trees? I meant tents. Trees. Well, I'm gonna replace some of these with this kind because I completely forgot about that kind of tent. Add one here as well. And that should be good. Actually, I could have one here. This should be enough. Now I can move along to placing some cars. Obviously these people are gonna need some transportation to get here, which would be a car most likely. I'm gonna try to find a car asset here. I have quite a few of them, I'm sure, so there shouldn't be a problem finding them. I'll just have to scroll a bit through here. Tractor. That could be interesting, but I'm pretty sure it wouldn't be necessary in this camping area. Here, car. Let's see. There would be one per tent, so this might get a little bit tight in here. Oh, okay, that's a bit too close. One here, I guess. Another one. Could this work? I'll have to move this one a bit. Oh, this is kind of tight right now. So this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one doesn't have one, and this one doesn't have one. Let's see where else. I could actually put one here. I'm gonna make a quick parking right there. That would be kind of cool. So let's, okay, that's the wrong angle. 90 degrees. So that we just have a few cars like this. A little bit less of the distance here. 3.5 should be okay. And also I'm gonna move a little bit around on a few of those, so I can get the mover tool to work, to make it look a little bit more inexact. Rotate a few of those, and I should also turn a few around. That should be okay. Now let's count there. That would be there, that would be there. So, like this. That there, that there. Okay, so it's 2 more. Like so. And like this. Actually, I'm gonna add another one here, and yeah, this, it doesn't have to be that exact. There's not really a exact number, I guess, because of these. This is sort of like a buffer zone, I guess, because these cars doesn't have to be focused purely on this area. So if there's too few cars here, some of these could be connected. If it's too many, then a few of these cars could just kind of be to the outside here. So that should be fine. Now I have a tent area and a caravan area. I kind of want to add a few blockers. Sorry, I don't know why I'm calling it that right now. I'll find what it's called soon, whenever I see it. I have a strange way of talking English today. Keep finding these strange words which doesn't really fit in English for some strange reason. Security barrier, is that it? Yeah, I was thinking of using this one. Kind of hard to make this fit. I'm not sure if I should um, is it weird that it's open? Aren't these usually closed? I'm not sure. I think it's kind of strange, but I can't block it either because there's a pedestrian path here and people will just walk through it. Uh, Try to find the closed one, wherever that is. Oh, here, okay. So I could have one of those here, I guess. That way. And one here. Let's keep this a bit like this, and I'll later add some more blockers, barriers around that, so I can easily kind of restrict it more. Unless it doesn't look too bad, the blocked, like, sorry, guess it doesn't look too bad open either. I mean, it depends kind of how many people actually try to cheat this system and how big the camping is as well, I guess. So now they shouldn't be able to access that as easily. See over here. Let's try and see where people walk and avoid exactly that spot. Could that work? Let's try and move this a bit further over here. Not sure if that's logical. It might be that people will walk through that. Let's keep it a little bit further out just in case. Again, you can see here the cars kind of glitch anyway, so add some here. That should be good. Keep this kind of closed. And here, try and keep this a little bit out from the path itself. So it kind of looks blocked, but not blocked enough for the game to glitch. And let's also actually add a road here. Like this. Yeah, I messed it up there, but I'm gonna fix that quickly. Let's find that gravel path, patch again. like so. Give it a little bit down, maybe, so the gravel doesn't come on the inside of the tent area. And now you can see it looks kind of better because there's a physical entrance from the road or exits. So that looks a bit better. I'm gonna disable parking here so that doesn't look weird. And if I can find that right away, I'll also add a stop symbol here. That kind of looks cool, doesn't it? Try to keep it a little bit more on the middle of the road here. Or actually just move the road instead. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, there's a small one as well. I'm gonna use the small one actually. I think that makes more sense. Here as well. Let's have a stop sign. And let's try and have a right arrow. If I can find that. Left, right. This one, will this work? I guess you'll just have to stop anyways. Or this should be illegal to exit from. That would make more sense. So you can't exit there, you have to exit there. Let me see what else. Yeah, so I guess this was supposed to be the actual entrance, but now it's not, so well, I guess it's fine. You can say the drive in like this and stop here. Still looks pretty cool. Try to keep this a bit more straight. Actually, I kind of wanna do something about this whole road marking here. So I'm gonna mark this up a little bit better. Okay, so that wasn't the right one. This is the right one. Let's see. I don't remember exactly how close they have to be to form a coherent line. It might be something like 1 meter. Let's also try to make this lines here. Might be a bit difficult to get these straight. Actually, I'm gonna try to, okay, that didn't work. I was gonna copy them, but there's too many in a too small area for that to work. But this is fine as well. Doesn't really look too bad, if I can say so myself. So if I now add something on this empty place here, some trees. That's pretty cool actually. And I want to have a few here. Well, that's quite cool. I'm gonna move this tree a little bit further over there. There you have a nice camping area. Now I'm gonna go over here and continue where I slipped from my last screen. Let's try and fix this thing here. Is this a default? Okay, so that's a default actually. Try to get this double line to work. Like so. Let's go over here, fix this thing. Choose the bike middle. One meter separation. That should be good. Let's copy that to make it double. That way. And let's also connect this path here. Seems to be kind of difficult because this is in bridge form. But it's still quite good, so I'm not gonna complain too much about that. add a few lines. Like this as well. I don't know if that looks weird. Might be. Actually, that seems like a kind of strange thing to do. I'm gonna try to make this come off like that instead. One meter. Yeah. Oh yeah, and here as well. Add some quick lines. To make this a bit more connected. Here I could actually, well, I'm not gonna do something special here. Just gonna connect it like the other places. Same here. And here, of course. I'm gonna increase the distance to 3 meters. About 3 meters, I think. Yeah. And I'm gonna make these dotted lines here. That way. And I'm also gonna make a few dotted lines. Actually, I'm gonna make a coherent line here. So now you can more clearly see that these people are forced to take a left turn there. Which looks kinda nice, actually. Actually, this thing here, I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna continue it up here. To mark that this area is not supposed to be driven on. I don't know if that's clear enough. Let's add a few lines here. Mark that better. Actually, I'm gonna add a few lines here first. Then I'm gonna add the lines here. That's strange. Guess I'll have to do it manually. Unless I can actually select these. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Managed to do that. Make this a bit longer. That should be a good marking, so they won't use that area. Let's add some marking here as well. Like so. Actually, here as well, I completely forgot about that. Difficult with the traffic here to see properly. Here I could add some dotted lines actually. Like so. Same here, since this is a entrance slash exit. Try to keep a little bit more of the curve intact here. It's not too much. It's a little bit too much, I guess. That could work. Let's now decrease this line distance here. Oh yeah, and I have to make this dotted. This place as well. here I probably don't need any. Okay, I should use some lines. Still, um, yeah, this spot is strange. I'm gonna try to kind of make the double line expand and continue there. Then I'll add a few more lines here. So it kind of continues. Then I'm gonna add a few lines here. And on this side, the road line can just kind of end into the sidewalk, like so. Does that make sense? It's not perfectly even, as you can see, but it's fine, I guess. Now, this was all of the highway or national road and coming down here, so I don't really have to do a lot more. I could do this little stuff here, but basically the rest of the roads I had after that spot up here, the roads after this spot is basically good because they aren't national roads, and as you can see they are kind of created by this default system, I guess. And now there is some issues here and there, but this road is really long. I'm gonna take a look and see if there's any other things I can do right now. Possibly a bit boring to watch me do these kinds of things all the time. The fire station here, I should probably move that. Let's see, use this one. I think it could fit about here. Now, there are some issues with that, because it doesn't update unless I use the relocate tool. So that should be better. Let's take a look at the fire coverage. It's pretty good in this area, really bad here apparently, which is strange because the forest is so blue, but I guess that's because it's easy accessible with road. A lot of red forest out here, a little bit in here actually, and here for some strange reason. Kind of odd because it's right beside a road. Same here. This should be easily accessible with fire trucks. Actually, this view looks really cool with these colors. I'm gonna try that again. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Just how to save that. Now let's actually take a small trip along this road to take a look at this road marking and how that got to look. Interesting underneath here. Oh, okay, that's because I have upgraded the road. Well, let's follow this one. As you can see here, the road strip doesn't stop. Not here either. Actually, it doesn't stop all the way until we get to the top, as I showed you earlier. Now I might actually add some more signs along this road, because as you can see there's some quite steep turns here. Adding some steep turn signs would be quite cool. And here's the end of the road. Let's add some signs now. Not sure exactly where they are. Might be here. Actually, I have a feeling they're here. I'm gonna try to look through this section first, just in case. Yeah, they are here actually, so that's actually pretty cool. Now let's... Is there a steep turn sign here? I really want that. Currently not. But I can use this one. Should be fine. 45 degrees, does that work? Okay, mine is 45 then. I guess that could work. Let's also increase the distance to 10 meters. Like so. Could this work? Let's see. Actually looked kind of cool, to be honest. Let's have a few more of those here. what was it, 10 meters separation. Okay, so that didn't work. Let's try and elevate these a bit. Maybe that will help. And yeah, it does actually. That's pretty cool. First of all, I'll have to change this from -45 to 45 degrees. Not correct. Is that correct? Yeah. Let's try and see how that looks. Move this a little bit further in. I can hover it there. That looks pretty cool actually. Now I'll have to change something here, because as you can see, they are placed quite uneven. Let's raise that by 7. Okay, I'll just do it by looking with my eyes. This has to get a little bit further in, and this as well. Let's try and fix this as well. Something strange here. Okay, so I can't deselect things currently. Or it's just more difficult than I wanted it to be. Yeah, this should be pretty good. Let's see. A few turn signs here. Is this clear enough? There's a quite steep slope here. Could be I need to add one of those here, just to clarify it a little bit more. Have it quite a bit elevated. Let's see how that looks. Because I know you can easily see a turn sign here. Actually, we could keep it a little bit further down. About there. That should work. Let's make this minus 45 degrees and increase this to 10 degrees. Oops. 0, that's... I don't know how that even works. Let's select props only. And let's also move these props a bit further on top of this wall here. Let's see. That should be okay. And of course I have to raise these a bit up so they don't go into the wall. Let's take a look and see how that looks. Not too bad. Here it should be a lot easier since there's no bridge. This is technically a bridge. As you can see, there's these walls on the side, even though it's lying on the ground. Let's use 10 meters distance and 45 degrees. Place these along here. Like that. Okay, so there's 2 more turns. I'll have to make this minus 45 degrees again. 10 meters. Would that be correct? Actually, I'm not really sure here. If you're coming from the other direction, shouldn't there be similar signs? I'm kinda confused here now. Is it usually something like this? Could it be that it's usually that way? I don't know. try to keep them a bit close. Like that. If I could copy that and place it along the road, I think that would make more sense. Let's try and do that. Something strange here. A bit too tall. Let's take a look now. So now it's seen from both sides. I think that makes more sense. Let's have those over here as well. Did I take it too far now? Probably. A bit too far. That should be enough actually. Try to keep these far enough down to actually be stuck to the road. Yeah, that should be it. You can't see the turn from this angle here, I guess, but I'm not gonna get into this road anymore now. I've done a lot of work on that in one stream. Probably a bit ridiculous. Let's add some houses here. It's kind of felt like it. that way. Let's take a quick look here in the free camera mode. See how the city looks. Nice cloud texture actually. I find it sort of interesting here that there are so many different areas. You have these really organic suburbs, then you have these quite gritty ones, then you have these really compact ones, then you have these hilly houses here and here. And you have this area here with some apartments, and here kind of interesting to see what I created. It's really funny how this used to be a really wide zoom. Like, I remember I thought it was kind of unnecessary to have a zoom this far out, but at this point with such a big city it's gotten kind of useless actually. I need sorry, it's not useless actually, it's quite useful still, but I can't get the whole city anymore, so now I need even more zoom, which is kind of interesting I guess, and funny. It would be nice if I could see all the tiles simultaneously. Oh, yeah. The sand texture here is kind of ugly. I want to do something about that. Let's see here. Color correction. It's not a color correction, is it? It's a theme. So I'll have to change the theme from Boreal to something else. That's right. Should probably have had temporary. Well, it's not too bad. Still kinda looks good, I guess. This city might be a bit big for being Boreal, I don't know. There are some quite big cities in Russia, so maybe not. But otherwise, I guess most of the big cities are in temperate zones. There's quite a few roads here. Like, it's hard to imagine this game with just one road. Sorry, two roads on the highway system. I couldn't make this work. Couldn't make this work. Not the roundabouts. Would be really hard. On this one, really wide. Interesting indeed. What else? I have quite a few interchanges here which are downloaded. I haven't used any of those, I think. This one, this one, this one, and basically all the interchanges here is interchanges I've made myself. This is a quite cool interchange. Actually, pretty much all of those are. This roundabout here is definitely cool. I don't know why I haven't used that yet. Guess there's no place I could find use for it. This roundabout here is interesting. There seems to be some traffic issues. I really hope there's gonna be some modifications to this thing with the intersections. Maybe not necessarily included in the network extensions, but if it was as a different mod, that would be pretty cool. You know, just to kind of make these empty spots better, how the lines connect and stuff like that. Would make it look a lot better, especially in the roundabouts. This hill is interesting. I wanna do something about that. Make a small path up to that place for taking walks. Try to not keep it too steep, so it sort of looks walkable. I'm also going to do some modifications to the terrain around the path. Kind of to flatten it out a bit. That looks kind of cool, I guess. And now there should be something on top there as well. Some rocks, that would make sense. Like that. Oh, and yeah, I'll have to do something more with the terrain here. As you can see, it's almost 90 degrees. At this one spot here. Basically made it even worse now. Don't worry, I'm not done. That should be good. Rocks kind of messed up now. Let's try and fix that. Oops. What else could I add up here? You know what would be nice? Some benches. I think some benches would be really cool. Like so. I'll just quickly take a screenshot here now. That should be good. A nice little mountain path for tourists, I guess. Take another screenshot. Let's see here. About there. That's quite the interesting view. Let's try and get that mountain path in the corner there. Like so. Now the UE for the streaming will probably get into the screenshot, but I guess I can crop them. A little bit less information will be left, but I guess it's fine. As you can see, I have UFOs at my airport. I think that's quite cool. Oh yeah. I completely forgot about those buildings. I have no idea why I placed those. Damn, they are ugly. Just gonna remove them right away. Got on communist buildings. Soviet Union was the worst thing that could happen to this planet. And that's better. Don't want any memory of that shit. And just put in some low density residential instead. Like the American way. That's better. No communism in this city. Yeah, run communists, run. Out of your houses. Can't believe they haven't starved already. Let's see if there's any more communist buildings in this city. There's probably some. Just how to find them. Oh, here! Look at that! More Soviet Union. Nope! Sorry! No more Soviet Union for you. This is kind of funny. Just removing Soviet Union buildings. Here they can have some high density residential instead. Is this also Soviet Union? Damn Soviet Union everywhere. Here as well. Can't believe I put this many Soviet Union buildings down. It's almost like I didn't. Just kidding, of course. No one else will do it for me. Is this also Soviet Union? Doesn't look as Sovietish, if I can use that word. That's also Soviet Union. Is this Soviet Union? Socialism. Ew. No thanks. Can't have such a terrible symbol in my city. That's much better. I already feel a little bit less communistic with this city here. Oh, Soviet Union again. This isn't Soviet Union, is it? I used such a long time in that area. I don't bother removing it. For now, if I find out it's communist, I will remove that as well. Don't worry. I wish there was just some kind of infographic for communism so I could more easily just detect where the communist stuff was placed. Is this communism? It looks a lot like it. That's good enough for me. Just remove it. High density commercial. Consumerism for the win. have communism lurking in here? Yes? Soviet? Oh, god damn it. There's so much Soviet Union stuff in here. I should probably just go and unsubscribe to all of that Soviet Union stuff so I get rid of it right away. That would be much more efficient. And I would get rid of all the Soviet Union stuff at once. Soviet Union stuff. I can't believe I placed all of these things. It's completely insane. How would I even think of placing Soviet Union stuff in my city? Of course I can't have communism here. Yeah, see it? It already looks more beautiful. I knew the Soviet Union blocks were ruining my city. Is this also Soviet Union? Well, it looks ugly and it looks like Soviet Union. I'm gonna remove that shade as well. Cut that. No more Soviet Union. Better. Finally free of communism. Okay, there's probably a lot more communism lurking around the city. Yep, communism. Why am I even removing those things? I can just wait and just remove it from the workshop. That will be much quicker. You know what? I'll do that for the next stream. I'll unsubscribe to all the Soviet Union stuff and I'll be rid of it once and for all. I can't really detect any more Soviet Union stuff in here. It is probably there somewhere, hiding around the corners of this city. Did I put some communist stuff in the city center? Oh yeah, I did. Of course I did. Here as well. Can't believe I wanted these ugly buildings. It's unbelievable. Finally I'm woken up from this shithole. Can't have communism in my city. is communism? A dead person? Suspicious, yeah. Could be that someone starved. Would perfectly explain communism at least. Oh, these buildings are really nice. I should appreciate this kind of architecture more. Not enough buyers of products. Okay, so there's not enough people to eat the food. Is that what it means? Seems like it worked out. It was a great idea to remove the Soviet Union buildings. The starvation has disappeared completely. Let's take a look at the death rate. What? It's come up? No, that's impossible. It has to be going down. Let's take a look at happiness. That's also going down? I'm beginning to be a little bit suspicious on this game here. What else is there to check? Health levels, is that a thing here? Birth rate. Yeah, that pretty much explains communism. Prisoners? Oh, I see. Yeah, this explains communism completely. So, there used to be a lot of prisoners, but then communism arrived, and they just kind of executed everyone. But you see here, it's gone a little bit up. That's because I removed the communists in the city, the Soviet Union blocks, sorry. Tourists. No, that doesn't make any sense. Maybe the stuff hasn't been updated yet. Or maybe all the communists from the Soviet Union blocks have moved out and spread across the city. That doesn't sound good. There doesn't seem to be much left of the communistic regime, which never existed. Why am I even using time on this? Could just be building something instead, and now I'm just using my time removing Soviet Union buildings. You know what? I'm gonna end it right there. I can't really focus since I just get carried away with removing Soviet Union blocks. So I guess it's time to stop playing. It's been a nice stream. Remember folks, communism is bad. See you another time.